Hello and welcome to Mighty Obstacle Studios' month in review for February 2026. I'm a bit scared to show off more of the game right now. It's looking a lot different. Like, really different. Nah, whatever. Take a look at Trainyard Tantrum now. Here's last month so you get an idea of how it looks. Yeah, let's talk about that. Boy, did I make a lot of models. Train tracks, train boxcars, train car wheels, train oil tankers, train center beam flatbed cars. Revised the coal piles, revised the barn in the background, revised some textures, and actually made the invisible walls invisible. Oh look, there are clouds and proper parallax scrolling now too. Yeah, there was a lot done to Trainyard Tantrum. Jeez, I did a lot. I even learned a couple of new tricks regarding modeling work. Now, I had an issue where the train wheels were taking up too many polygons, so I made them flat 2D planes and put a good texture on them. It worked. It made the models look so much better and use less resources. As you can see, I care a lot about making sure the game not only looks authentic, but I'm not wasting resources. Like, yeah, the Dreamcast could do 3 million polygons a second, and a Chromebook can probably do 256 million polygons a second now. But getting the vibe right is the important part. I already talked about being able to paint textures on models now. Now I need to figure out how to use this in wacky waterways. I have some ideas like cracks in the concrete and darkening the textures at certain spots, so there's going to be a lot to play with. There's, finally, a tutorial stage being worked on. This tutorial stage, named Exceptional Experiments, is going to be used from now on for future demos. Right now, they teach the player the basics of the game, and even include some really interesting challenges after you get them figured out to test your knowledge. When I was in college, one of the things I learned was that active recall is the best way to make people learn something. So by making the player actively recall what they need to do in the tutorial helps with making it a much easier learning experience and prepares them for the game better. We're probably going to revise the graphics a bit more for this stage, and also make sure the tutorial prompts work properly. There are just a few things I need to code, and once they're done, oh man, is this going to be a really great stage. I'm sure you've noticed the art style looking quite simplistic too. I'll make sure it looks a lot better and has more seals in it. Oh, you don't want seals? Too bad. Lightning round time! Actually, just kidding. There's not really much to talk about in a lightning round this month. Even the repository for this game is just me saying, placed props down, or a similar variation. Those were the big things. I hope you enjoyed the big things. Alright, we're near the end of this video, so let me recommend something to you. If you want a taste of Scouter's platforming and want something new to sink your teeth into, then I recommend a mod this time around. I'm recommending Sonic Mega Mix Mania. It's a total conversion of Sonic Mania and has new level design, music, moves, and more. It's also gorgeous, and that gorgeousness is affecting how Wacky Waterways will look in the future. It's a remake of a very old Sonic 1 ROM hack, and damn did they do a good job. It can be a bit tough and the bosses are copy-pasted from Mania, but other than that, it's a great time. Thanks for tuning in for an update on Scouter. Mighty Obstacle Studios makes these videos on YouTube, so subscribe to not miss the next month in review or any other video that we plan to make. You can also visit our Patreon page where you can join for free or pay to get access to the Discord server and alpha builds of Scouter. We are also available on X, where we post way too much. Links to all of these in the description. Alright, now the burning question is, what's next? More of this, really. We're going to revise Wacky Waterways down a bit to make it a much faster-paced level. I already have plans of making the combat rooms more enjoyable by toggling the water pressure systems and possibly reducing the number of combat rooms down too. We also plan to make sure that these combat rooms have a lot more platforming involved in them as well. We're also going to do a few UI-related changes to get ready for Midwest Gaming Classic 2026, so expect some demo tests in the future if you're an alpha playtester. There are already plans marked down to make the menus much simpler and getting rid of the tutorial text at the start to use exceptional experiments instead. I also plan to clean up some of the game's code, just to get rid of some lazy magic numbers I've put in, and also make it easier to switch gameplay modes for Scout. I've been hesitating on that because there's a lot of code I need to be very careful about. Thank goodness I have version control, because that means I can make all the mistakes I want. I do think we're on track to make a splash at MGC 2026, and I'm really excited. As the game keeps getting worked on, both programming and art-wise, it keeps getting more and more exciting to see not just myself, but others really rooting for this game. We'll make sure to show off more of Scouter as we work on it, so stay tuned and I'll see you next time.